Hey everybody, welcome back. What's up? What's going on?
We are back, and there's going to be some cuteness overload in this video.
It's going to feature a beautiful dog. Very cute dog.
Yes, and their sister, which are both beautiful, but Miley's the new one, so...
Love it.
So yeah, that is what this video is going to be about, because, we have not talked about Beth and Viv in a while. You know, Sara and I both talked about how we had been watching their documentary. We finished it. Last time I think we talked about it was when Sam Kerr got injured, because, we were in the middle of watching it, and then that injury happens. But the docu-series overall was very powerful, and...
Yeah, it was really interesting to see, especially from, player's perspective, and then you got, all the doctors and everything.
And we got to see it kind of behind the scenes about Beth and Viv's relationship, because kind of how they dealt with it from a personal perspective. That was one of the main things. And also, I guess I'm just going to start here, because... this video is pretty much just going to be Beth, Viv, and Miley spam and a little Rona thrown in there, but...
Ronita.
Yeah!
That's my nickname for her.
Oh, I like it. But this video is going to be pretty much spam about them. They talked about coming back, playing. They talked about the recovery coming back, and also personally how it affected them and how they dealt with it personally. Talking about Beth and Viv overall, they just were really there for each other. After all is said and done, the fact that they did it together. And I was going to put this at a different part of the video, but that's one of the main reasons I think now more than later, they're getting married. I was going to say that more at the end of it, but that's another reason that I see them more getting married than ever before. Literally, I see that because of the timing is right, and they really have a solid everything you need. Love, respect, banter. They have everything.
And guess who's going to officiate the wedding? Miley.
I think you have to be a little older. I think you have to be 18 in dog years.
Oh, okay. But I think she can get ordained online.
Yeah. That would be cute. But I think they're getting married sooner rather than later. I think they're getting engaged sooner rather than later. And I had not thought that until realistically, until I'd kind of seen the documentary and in the last couple months, the content that is out there. This video is a little out of order, so sorry about that. But always time to follow. The next thing is, before we get to the Miley spam, Viv and Beth, Arsenal, as we remember, their last match before the end of the season against Tottenham, they lost. And it was they did so well against Chelsea just to lose against Tottenham. And it was kind of like a balloon deflating a little bit, that game against Tottenham. Then they went on break. You never want to leave on the break. But over the break, they went to Portugal and they did some training there. Then they had a match behind closed doors. I think 7th or 8th they had a match. I'm not even sure who won that match, but they had their first match back this weekend, 4 days ago. So I think on Sunday they had it against, they played the FA Cup, and they played Watford. I just heard the announcer say it, but I'm actually not quite sure. Or 5-1. They ended up winning 5-1. And a couple things in that game though. Number one, Beth and Viv both started this game. It was the first time they have both started in, don't know how many days, but in a long time since their injuries. So everyone was pumped about that. The score ended up being 5-1. And although they won and they played okay, I think a lot of people were kind of given Arsenal guff for not finishing a lot of chances, because it should have been 10-1 at that point. But first game back, you win, Also, we saw a little...
And we saw a new addition to the team. So Emily Fox officially is with Arsenal now, and she started the game and everything. That was cool to see.
Very cool. And she started, most people said, hey, she had a great game. So first game over there. But then we saw this on TikTok.
The Arsenal fans already had a chant for her.
And as we know, Arsenal fans are famous for having chants for all their players on the squad. And Emily Fox was no exception. She got her own chant, and it was so cute, and we loved it. And yeah, they unveiled it at the game. So that was really cool to see. I'm sure Emily loved it.
Emily Fox in America. Oh, is that how it went?
I think so, yeah.
Emily Fox from America.
Which I thought was really cute. And Emily Fox killed it. Foxy killed it. So exciting to see her. But yeah, so they played against Watford. The only thing that happened, which was very, very upsetting, at the very end of the game, Beth Mead went down at the very end, and it looked scary for a second. I don't exactly know what happened, but at the very end of the game, she was down. And then luckily she got up and she was with the team huddle at the very end. But it looked kind of, everyone was holding their breath because you do not know, you know what could be happening.
Yeah, scary since she just, did her whole ACL and stuff. So that's very worrisome, but hope she's okay.
Like literally when I saw pictures of it or whatever, like by that time I knew she was okay, but you just hold your breath. Yeah. You're just like, oh my God, what is going on? Because it's scary. And when I'm recording this video, I'm not exactly sure about the actual update, but I heard she was okay. So that's what's kind of going on in the Arsenal world, with Viv and Beth. But I mean, since they got baby Myle, they have been attached to baby Myle, and it's been so cute. I'm going to put a bunch of pictures. They're not going to be in any type of order, but we're going to kind of talk about it because they're obsessed and we're obsessed.
Oh my God, I literally... You read my mind.
Did I?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Really? Because I don't know if this was common knowledge either, but at the very end of the documentary, Viv and Beth showed baby Myle at the end of the documentary, and then Viv had promised Beth that she was going to get Beth a puppy after Beth did her ACL, but then Viv did her ACL a week later, so she was still going to get her a puppy, but they had to wait a little bit longer until they were both back a little more mobile before they could take care of the baby. So I think they waited a little bit longer when initially I think Viv was going to get Beth a puppy to, kind of help with the injury, but then Viv got injured, so it's kind of almost ironic a little bit. And so that is the Myle origin story, which I was thinking it could be, I think I've heard the story before, but at the end of the documentary I think they wanted to show off their little girl, but so fun, so cute. Myle keeps getting cuter and cuter. But also, let's just go through some Myle pictures, Myle, Viv, Beth pictures, because there has been a lot in the last month or so. But yeah, even I don't know if we had seen, I'm just going to go through some pictures, but like a picture like that where Viv is holding Beth and Rona. They're like twins, Rona and, I wondered this, okay, down below, are they the same breed dog?
They definitely look related.
Yeah, they do. And then there's a bunch of cute pictures of Myle with a lot of their friends, obviously. I'll put those in the back as well.
Whoa, her aunties. Oh,
right. And Myle seems like a very social dog that she likes to kind of be with the ladies, She likes, because some dogs are kind of skittish, but I've always heard it's good to have your dog as a puppy around a lot of different people, so it doesn't get as fearful. I think some dogs naturally are just fearful, just like humans. That's a personality. But I think it helps if you're around a bunch of people when you're a puppy. And then a cute video like this where Viv put on her Instagram where she's walking, and there's the pup.
Oh my gosh, the mud.
I know.
You're going to have to wash the dog's paws.
And then cute picture of her in her jacket.
Oh, I love that jacket. Oh, Myle looks great great in contrast to the jacket. So they look great together.
Then around Christmas time, they actually look at this picture. It looks like Steph Catley's dog is like 10 of baby Myle. That is a big dog difference. I don't even know what kind of dog is that. I'm not quite sure. Is that a poodle or something? I'm not quite sure about what type of dog that is. Definitely wants to play. And there's a cute picture of them together.
I love their faces. They're like, they're shook. Oh, she's an angel. Oh yeah, she's so cute. I bet she gets lots of belly rubs.
I know. Christmas from the Meademas. And actually, we might have talked about this already, but we'll talk about it again. But like, such a cute pictures of Beth and Viv and the puppies. It doesn't get better than that.
They already have matching pajamas and everything.
I know.
I wonder what their traditions are.
There's so many of the baby. Also, in front of a bookstore, so many pictures. There might be a record on how many pictures with the puppies.
I know.
Which I am not mad at.
Here, she looks like a distinguished gentleman.
Yes.
So cute. Ooh, love the sunset. I thought that was Viv's hair, but she seems to have a hairpiece as her dog.
Yeah. Looks very comfy up there as well. So, so many pictures. So, a lot of posting going on, and I love that. Okay. So, if people weren't aware either, we are following them, but Myle has their own Instagram account.
Oh, a whopping 27.6 thousand followers.
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh, that's more than like celebrities.
I saw this thing on TikTok that some people who have TikTok accounts for their pets make like $200,000 a year just for their TikTok accounts for their pets.
That's wild.
I know.
That's why we need a pet.
And so many cute pictures. I mean, adorable. So if everyone is not following the Miley Instagram, I mean, you get the goods here. I love this post. Miley posted all her aunties with her. So cute. She's so loved.
Wow. And to think she can post all that without even having thumbs. Impressive, if you ask me.
Well, these dogs are smart these days. I mean, they can do it all.
Oh, I like the ones that attack the screen.
Yeah.
You know, they know how to play the games too.
And with their nose and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're so cute. Oops. And then she just posted 3 days ago, morning walks. I mean, so cute. It seems like they're, even Miley is bringing Beth and Viv even closer together. I mean,
that's their child right there.
It just seems like they're such in a good place. And it seems like emotionally, they really are there for each other.
I'll be there for you.
And then I did have this quote because Sara and I had the question. Somebody in the audience might know this question. Someone who's listening to this might have the answer to this, but did Viv ever have dogs before? I haven't gone back on Viv's Instagram to see if she's had dogs or whatever, but she seems like she hadn't because I thought I had read something.
Yeah, she didn't seem like a dog person maybe back in the day, but she is now.
Yeah, because maybe if she had a family dog when she was a kid, but I don't think she's ever had a dog as an adult, and I don't think they had dogs as a kid, but I found this and I'm going to have Sara read it.
She's the best thing ever. I know how dogs make you feel. I'm a dog person. Viv grew up with cats, but with Miley, she's a different human. She's so chilled and stress-free. She comes home and looks after the baby. It's the best thing we've done. Beautiful.
But first of all, that is such a cute quote. It almost seems like Viv turns into like a softy with Miley. I mean, we've kind of seen that personality over the last few years of her just being really cutesy and soft, and it seems like Miley's bringing that even more so out in Viv, which is so cute to see, and I'm obsessed, so I love it so much.
But I could totally see Viv as a cat person.
Yeah, I can see her with a cat. I see her as an animal person. Sometimes there's some people who like animals better than people. Viv, in a way, almost seems like a person that could be like animals more than people because she loves animals.
Yeah, I could see that.
But super cute. I mean, I saw that quote and I thought, okay, this is really, there's almost changing their dynamic. You know what I mean? So domestic now. Anytime you have a baby, you put a baby, and I use baby, obviously it's a dog, but it's a baby of a sort. But anytime you bring a baby into the equation, and they seem so focused on making sure Miley has a good life.
Yeah, that dog is elevating their relationship.
And so that's why I think there's going to be an engagement my next summer, personally. Now.
Personally.
Now, I've kind of gotten away from are they getting married or they're not, just because, although I think it's fun to kind of say, are they going to get married? But I'm saying this certainly. They are more engaged status than I've seen anyone else before.
Ever?
Well, it's funny because when Kristie and Sam got engaged, I was a little bit surprised. I don't know why I was surprised. Probably because they don't live in the same, at that time, they had not even lived in the same continent with each other realistically. But Viv and Beth have lived in the same country for a long time. They've played together for a long time. Their home countries are pretty close to each other, So I'm excited for them. They just seem so happy and content. Their documentary was amazing. I mean, amazing. But Viv and Beth seem to be just doing everything together, having a lot of fun, and also just going through emotional stuff. So happy for them. I haven't been keeping up as well. Like, I feel like I know all the big things. I'm sure I'm missing something about what's going on. Like, they're shining right now. What does everyone think? Has Miley changed Viv? That is the question. Because I think over the last year or so from the injury, she had kind of talked about how her, mental state has becoming better and better after being so overwhelmed for a few years. But now I think having a baby Miley is just softening her up even more. She's always holding her. She won't put down baby Miley, and I love it. But they posted such cute pictures. They had a crazy 2023. And actually, if Viv doesn't go to the Olympics this summer, why not get married this summer?
Oh, interesting.
What does everyone think? Super, super cute. They're wifeys. They're getting married, and that's it. I'm sorry. They're getting married.
Yeah, I do believe they could be endgame.
Yeah.
/ our endgame.
What has been your favorite Viv and Beth moment? And if we missed something, I'm sure we did. Let us know, because we love Viv and Beth every single time. Every single time we see them, and you know, they're still getting stronger. I did see people give Viv some slack about the game over the weekend. You know, she's still coming back, and we will see what happens. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone soon. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.